The beauty we see from a distance does beckon us, gently urging us to try to build a world that looks as beautiful close up as it does from a distance. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tim Ritchie, and it is my great privilege to serve as the president of the Tech Museum of Innovation. Tonight we celebrate the power of technology to improve lives, but we also celebrate human creativity, kindness, perseverance, and love. They come together in the work and the lives of our laureates, and also in the work and the person of our global humanitarian. We are honored to be with you tonight. I'd like to invite everyone to view this evening through a very special lens. It's the lens of our ethical imaginations. Here's what I mean by ethical imagination. Our imaginations help us envision what can be. Our ethical imaginations direct us to what should be in our relationships, in our communities, and in our world. Our laureates and our global humanitarian have applied the power of innovation to their ethical imaginations. In very practical ways, they are helping build communities characterized by opportunity, beauty, mercy, and hope. The path to engaging our ethical imaginations is not as elusive as it might seem. As the author Frederick Buechner has noted, it begins with our own joy. It begins with a clear understanding of what we actually enjoy doing. If we can find a way to direct what we enjoy to a great need in the world, we will have found a place where our ethical imaginations can take flight. Throughout this evening, we're experiencing the ethical imaginations of some of the world's greatest photographers. Their great joy, capturing reality in all its pain and beauty, has been channeled to a great need, the need for the world to celebrate what is good, protect what is fragile, and rescue what is endangered. Perhaps the world's most famous photograph at this time is this one. Who has not seen and been moved by the eyes of this young Afghani girl? The photographer, Steve McMurray, has given us permission to use his photograph, reminding us that the well-being of children rises and falls with the actions of adults. At the Tech, we have found a place where our great joy can meet a great need in the world. Our joy is to inspire the innovator in everyone, and goodness knows the world needs innovators to solve its most pressing problems. Our greatest joy comes when we spark the imagination of a young person perhaps who is at the margins of society, a young person perhaps who is a first-generation American. It's an avoidable loss when young people get left by the wayside because we as a community have failed to engage their minds and their spirits. When that happens, and it does happen here in Silicon Valley, it fuels our desire at the Tech to make it less likely to happen again. To this end, the Tech has established a scholarship fund designed to ensure that every student can attend the Tech at no cost. Last year, over 125,000 students accessed this program. This fund also has enabled thousands of students from Title I schools to take advantage of our lab programs and hundreds more to participate in the Tech Challenge. We'd certainly love it if you could help us sustain this effort. But what about you? What do you really enjoy doing? What can you do really well, perhaps because of your training, your native abilities, your station in life? What good can you offer the world? And what about the needs that touch your heart? Is there some work, some community, some problem that needs your time, your mind, your sympathy, your best work? Let's go to that place where our joy and the world's great needs meet. We really don't need to worry too much about whether we're in the right place or in the right institution. It's enough to focus on being who we can be where we are. Silicon Valley, the world is calling. Let's answer with our joy, with our smarts, and a little pizzazz. Thank you.